Today, I brought a solution to you to vectorize the design for screen printing. The website I'm going to share with you is the first choice for screen print lovers who don't compromise on the quality of their designs. If someone needs embroidery, Digitizing always provides the service. As an award-winning vector art and embroidery digitizing service provider, they bring a charm to your design and make them stand out from the rest. The reason to share this company with you is that they have a very reasonable price, and if we're going to compare it to the market prices, their market prices are too high. You'll be appreciative of what they offer. And hey, why not take an extra 50% off on me? The link is in the description. The badge tee. The badge tee has been a staple in the urban wear community for years. It essentially tells the audience who you are, where you're from, when you hit the scene, and what you represent. Basically, it's the brand being on display, which follows the principle of the logo being part of the brand, but not the brand itself. And a lot of people skip out of it. I don't really understand. It's something that you want to put out there to get more subscribers to your brand. But it's okay. We're going to reactivate this and you guys are going to put it in there. Maybe if you started your brand already, it's cool. But if you are starting a brand, this is probably number 2 of your designs that you should put out there. And I'm going to teach you guys how to create this one in Photoshop. So here we are. We got this one kind of already made. This is exactly what we're going to do, okay? And I'm going to show you guys how we did it and how to get there. So I'm going to go ahead and put all this into one group and turn it off. We're just going to use it as a reference point, honestly. So we're going to start from basically ground zero and come over here to the tools panel and click on the, I guess will be a rectangle tool for you guys. But if it's not, it'll be a circle and it'll look like the ellipse tool. So go ahead and do that. And instead of doing one that's kind of flat like that, I'm gonna start with a stronger circle, maybe one like this, right? And let's turn off the strokes because we don't need strokes. We don't need strokes anywhere in this design. This design is basically stroke free. So I'm gonna come back over here, get the type tool, click on it, and we want to click somewhere in the mids of this. So we'll say somewhere like, actually we're just gonna click on the intersecting points. So you see how this is a rounded circle? It has like a point there, there, and there. We're just gonna go ahead and click on this one right here, okay? And we'll type out what we need to type out. So I'm gonna type out Robert Loyale, okay? And we have something a little bit like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off the ellipse tool. Don't need that on anymore. And we're gonna go to the path select tool, click on that, and just drag it out. So drag it this way till we get it in the middle, something a little bit like that, right? So that looks good, except my name is spelled wrong, so let me go ahead and correct that. And then highlighting all of this, or you don't have to highlight it, but you can. I like to do it like that and just go down to the font size, and I think I want to do, let's try 72, 96, 108, let's do 116, 112. Right, 112 looks good. Now, where you're from, right? I'm gonna just do, I think what I want to do is who you are, where you from, and probably just put my logo in there. You know what I'm saying? So like we just did. So we're just gonna do a where you from, and I'll just basically start a new layer, and we'll turn this one off, right? And just click it here like that, and I'll type in the word central. Doesn't know what central means, you know what I'm saying? But and only people who would know that, well, let's do this, Central USA. I don't like Central USA. You know what, yeah, let's use USA. We'll do Central USA, okay? Turn this back on so I can look at it. And then let's, instead of using the 112 as a font size, let's go down to like 36. 36, that's too small. Let's do like 60. That's too large. Let's do 48. 48 looks good. Let's just do Central. I think Central looks better. I'm gonna put this on blue, so I need to turn it white. So let's make sure that this is white, okay? And then under it, we'll put in a blue rectangle. So we'll go back to the rectangle tool, or the ellipse tool now, because it's a circle now. We found it as a circle. We'll go back to the rectangle tool, okay? And just this, okay? Right, just do that. And maybe bump it up like this, and I want to make sure that this actually fits, so something a little bit like that, and then down right there like so, and like so. And if you guys want it a little bit more round, I don't recommend this one to be round because the edges on this is kind of already sharp. But if you want it round, those little circle points, you can use them like that to make it a round bar. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it round. It looks kind of cool. That looks better than what I was already doing. So yeah, I'll keep it like that. Put these into one group layer. So we have it, and we'll put it in the center of the design, a little bit raised off of this. As a matter of fact, probably a little bit more raised off of that. And yeah, we're ready to put in coordinates. So let's type here and type in some coordinates, which I determined within the last design that the coordinates of where I'm from is 381 or 38. Actually, we're gonna change the font to something different because I know it doesn't have all the numbers. Arial black looks pretty good, and I think this is too big, so we're gonna do like 24 points, and we're gonna type in the coordinates, which is 38.6413 in, right? And then we'll do something like that, and then type in 90.2365 W. So it's kind of how they say we're from the Midwest, but that's Northwest. It says Northwest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here. Yeah. Still kind of feel like that's too small, so we're gonna do 30. Yep. That looks a little bit better. I'm gonna move both the central and the coordinates up because I kind of want those to line up evenly. So we'll do something like, we'll bump it up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Matter of fact, let's just bring down a ruler so I know that this lines up about right here. That looks good. And we'll bring down central just a little bit. Okay, cool. And just to finish this off, to put our logo in, I already have the logo out, so it's already in my paste kind of notes or whatnot. So we'll go to edit and paste it in as a smart object because I like my logo to look as clean as possible. So we're gonna paste it in and drag it down to about like right there. This one just looks a little bit more spaced out than the first one, but I still like it. And then on top of it, I'll just make a new layer, clipping mask it, do a clipping mask, and just dump blue on top of it. And in the layer styles, if you guys want to change your colors of your logo, super quick, super easy. All you have to do is just go into the layer styles, go down to the blend mode, and then for things to appear on the darks, that means you have to emphasize the lights, which means just go into lighten, right? Start there. And I think lighten was the best way of doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and make the logo just a little bit bigger, and drop it down just a little bit more. And yeah, that's basically it, you guys. So this one was a simple one that you guys can add to your stores, your shops, stuff like that. Or if you have started or just starting, you can just add this in first and get some traction off that. Well, this would be kind of like design number 2. The first one would be your logo, but you don't have to always start with your logo. You can start with a message, put a nice message up here or whatnot of what you represent, or put a nice design element down here of what you represent, and then you have a nice badge design. But this one completely is the easiest design that you guys can use to get a whole lot of subscribers to whatever you do, and I hope you guys implement it. Do not skip out on this one. If you like this video, don't forget to use Z Digitizing to vectorize or digitize your design file. You can submit your design in any format such as PNG, JPEG, PDF, etc. They can vectorize any of your designs in your required file format with super fast turnarounds. Don't worry about quality, as they are the first company who offers preview designs before you pay. So why not take an extra 50% off on me? Link is in the description.